Welcome to the realm of the lasers being bright. Rich Patrick and Jeremy lighting up your night, cutting through the dark with a laser beam. We're really glad you could join the stream. We're the laser makers, we're setting the pace. From engraving to cutting in this high-tech chase, whether wood or metal, glass or stone, we bring the magic right into your home. So gather round wherever you roam, find inspiration in our maker's dome. Subscribe and like, get in the game with Rich Patrick and Jeremy. Remember the names. Ideas light up, projects take form in the maker's realm. Creativity is the norm, so light the beam. Let's start the play with the laser makers, where we create every day.
Hey,
What's
everybody.
up, everybody?
Welcome to
Howdy.
Saturday Night Live.
Good evening.
I see we got a bunch of people with us already. Tony is here from Cleveland, Ohio. Oh, and yes, Tony, you must be a mind reader, because that's what Patrick was going to be doing tonight with scratch paper.
Yeah, I was going to be doing scratch paper. I wasn't going to be using CO2. So with about 10 minutes left to go, we saw your comment and decided we're going to provide great customer service, and you are going to get CO2 and scratch paper.
Yep. Pop is back from his camping trip. Welcome back. William is here from Dallas, North Carolina. I've never heard of that one before. Terry Lee Bailey. Tom. Hi to everybody. We are, first thing I wanted to say is, let me put this in the comments, because we have the files ready for tonight's live, and I just want to drop that link in the comments so that you guys can follow along with us tonight if you want to. You can download those files now. So let's see who else we got here tonight. Well, I'm just going to run. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll mention my file that's in the download. I added some additionals, and they didn't make it in time. So I'll put that on my website, and then you guys can download the additional jack-o'-lanterns that I added to the collection.
Was slacking this week. Welcome, Kevin. Kevin is one of our channel members. Glad you're here.
Cool.
That darn job gets in the way, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in case you guys don't know, Patrick works a full-time job. Hey, Steve. Steve is here from Oregon. Just going to pop everybody up. It says hello.
Anybody peeping my threads? Anybody peep my new threads? Compliments of that guy over there.
You're welcome.
And this too.
Yep.
Uh-oh, we're getting to somebody here. I got to show something when you get to Sergio.
Okay.
Keep
and
it PG.
There's Sergio, but I'm sure he said something else in the meanwhile. Oh, hold on.
After that whole monkey thing, I made a couple more, and I put one of these on a coaster, just goofing around.
That actually looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's nice when you do the relief engraving. It always comes out nicer.
Yeah, that's 2 coats of white, 2 coats of black on top of that, and then I just reversed it.
Very nice. Poughkeepsie, New York. That's not far from where my summer house used to be. I used to have a house in Pine Bush, New York, up in the Catskills.
It looks like I'm going to be going with the trifecta tonight: fiber laser, diode laser, and CO2 laser.
Well, that's good.
I was just thinking about that. The hat trick.
Yeah, these new hats. We started a new way of doing hats in full color. You can see right here.
Looks good too.
All right, let's see what we got going on here. Hey, Robert.
All right, I'll be
Hello,
right back.
Dale. Yep. So tonight we're going to have those files for download that are in the comments right now. You guys can go down in there and download that package right now to follow along with us tonight. Hey, V. V is another one of our channel members, so thank you so much for that. Miami, Florida. Yeah, people from all over the country with us tonight, as usual, and probably the world. I think we're all going to get started pretty quickly tonight. Howdy, neighbor. Hey, Gene. Central Pennsylvania. All the political stuff is going on right now. Everybody's politicking in Pennsylvania. Thank you, Farouk. Farouk. Thank you, Farouk. We're very happy that we are.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sergio. Yes, please, everybody, when you hit that like button or share the video, it really helps us out with the YouTube algorithm. The channel hasn't been growing as fast as we thought it would. Hey, Kate. And
Hey, everybody.
you know, well, Carl, yeah, we've had 5 days of solid rain, nonstop, 24 hours a day, and sometimes as much as 2 to 3 inches in a day. So yeah, everything's been flooded around here. Oh, okay, that's a good question. Not tonight, but the website is done. The stock is in California, and we're probably gonna. I'm probably gonna launch my first video on this Monday or Tuesday. So I've been having a lot of fun with that laser. It's not here; it's in the other shop. So I have to do a separate video from over there, but that'll be up on my channel soon. Knoxville, Tennessee. Oh, like I said, we got people from all over the country. Hey, Patrick,
Yo.
you want to talk about what you've been up to this week? I know you've been working, but have you done anything else?
Yeah, there's one thing I've done that a few people might want to see the finished results. I spent like 20 hours engraving this thing.
Yeah, I
More
spent
than
like
that,
15
wasn't it?
hours watching the videos.
3 pounds steel.
That came out so
sledgehammer.
nice.
And I have not done anything to this hammer other than just remove it from the laser. So there's side one, and these we're all done as 3D grayscales. As soon as it focuses.
Yo, focus. Needs more focus.
Focus. There we go.
That really came out nice.
That's sweet.
And then here's the Western Seal of West Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as it wants to focus. It was focusing good there for a second. Okay, let me not look at the camera.
There you go. That's better.
There.
Yeah, look at that. That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just straight off the laser again. Nice 3D engraving
Beautiful. Beautiful. I
And
like the way
then-
the edges are. Go to an edge, a corner. Show them the corners. The way the edges fall off the end of the hammer.
Let me see.
Come down a little bit. There you go. Really, really nice.
Okay, and then let's see. Okay, here's the other flag.
That was the first. That was the first side you did, right?
That was the first side. Yep. And then the last part that I did, I put some text in this 3D grayscale and then engraved that.
That's amazing. That's some nice work right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it came out pretty darn good.
Absolutely.
Let me jump over real quickly. Let me jump over to a question so I can keep going here. Excuse me. Ben is asking how often should you clean your diode laser when lasering tumblers? Well, I clean mine every day, so that's my rule, just to clean it every day. But you could probably go about 6 hours, I would guess. What do you guys think?
I try to clean mine every 6 to 8 hours worth of work.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And then I did a video on a deep clean for the fan that gets all the gunk in there. I do that once a month.
Yeah. So if you guys notice next to Herb's name here, there's a green circle. Those are our channel members. I want to thank all of our channel members so much because it really helps us to buy supplies for the videos. Tim, the new laser is a 90-watt CO2 laser from an actual factory. So it's not from a reseller. And the benefit of this new CO2 is going to be you're getting top quality parts, like, you know, for instance, a Recce tube and advanced transmissions, as well as, you know, extra parts that come with it. It even comes with an extra CO2 tube, which is incredible. But the price on this should be somewhere in the area of about 14 grand, the one that I'm going to show Monday and Tuesday. And it's coming in under 5 because it's coming directly from the factory. You'll be dealing directly with the factory. You can eliminate the middlemen. V says that looks wicked cool, Patrick.
Thank you very much.
Pop-Up says it's awesome. And
I'm going to give that away
says,
in a live. I think I'm going to give that away in a one of my live streams.
Tim says you should send it to Trump.
I was thinking about doing a live stream tomorrow. Tomorrow's my birthday, and I was thinking about doing a live stream on my birthday and giving something away.
Awesome. I don't know what that means, Dan. The webpage belongs to Rich. I'm not sure what. I don't see anybody commenting about a webpage.
I was confused by that one too.
Yeah, the wood grain. That wood grain look, it just kills it. I mean, I've seen all kinds of people laser engrave on metals and steel and stuff like that, and they all concentrate like on color. And Patrick concentrated on that wood grain, and that really, really looks nice.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I'll show it again.
Yeah, I'll put you back up big. Hang on while we're still going here. Herb says it's very cool. I think he's the one that also said that. Are you making it for Trump?
Yeah. Well, it has West Virginia Constitution Article 3-22, the right to keep and bear arms on it. So between that and the West Virginia seal, it's more of a West Virginia themed hammer.
You got to get a wooden gavel and do some
that
fancy
on
designs on a wooden gavel and send it to Mike Johnson.
I do have a wooden gavel.
There you go. I figured you did.
This one
Jack?
isn't this one isn't for me though. I've got to give this to a buddy of mine. Just in case somebody's watching, I'm not even going to show it, but it's engraved both sides and here with the name.
Yeah, Jack. Patrick goes through the entire process on his channel. He posts the videos on his channel. How long did it take?
About 20 hours. I live streamed the whole thing.
Yeah, you did.
Yes.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. I watched those replays. Took up half my week this week. Sergio says, sounds like something I may want to buy. I think he's talking about the CO2. Yeah. When you see this machine and the quality that's in it, that's the reason why I'm sponsoring this factory. They've been in business 15 years. They haven't sold to the general public. So they've only been OEM branding to the EU and Australia. Other brands, they put other companies' brands on it. You'll actually probably recognize it. It's a high-end machine. And they're coming here to the USA at wholesale. You got a couple of happy birthdays.
Thank you
one
very
from
much.
Matthew and one from Kate.
Thank you, Matthew and Kate.
Hey, Nipa. Glad you showed up. Tim Hensley was looking for the file for, oh, that must be what it is, for your crucifix cross. Well, it's on engraveandcutfiles.com. That's where it is. Engraveandcutfiles.com.
Sounds like Patrick's trying to file his way out of prison.
Yeah, it does.
I'll
He
tell
said
you
over
what.
20 hours, Joe.
Yeah,
What'd you
over
say,
20.
20? Yeah, okay.
If I do it, it'd probably be around 6 p.m. Eastern.
Oh, this is a good one.
That's
Nailed
funny.
that. That's a good one. I like that. Farouk is saying, for a beginner, apart from books, your videos, and reading forums, what else would you recommend to learn about laser engraving? Practice,
Everything.
practice, material tests. That's where you're going to get the most amount of solid information is by testing. Hey, Jim, glad you made it.
Which is what I'm doing now, last minute testing. I've never ran scratch paper with CO2.
Sergio says happy birthday. Tim Keller is saying happy birthday.
Well, thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.
And John is here from Huntington, West Virginia. Second time watching. Glad you came back.
Hello, neighbor. And
Woodworker Dean is saying happy birthday.
My CO2 engraves are not going to come out very, very well because my belt, I've noticed, has slack in it, so the edges are not crisp. So it's not going to look the greatest, but we'll be close.
Musa is saying I have a LaserMATIC Mark II 30 watt. I need to engrave sterling silver. No, I don't think you can do that.
That's a hard one to do.
Yeah, even with the fiber.
Even with the fiber,
And
it's hard to
yeah,
engrave.
I noticed my red dot was out of alignment, and then my gantry was off square because a piece of wood got in between on the right hand side on the X gantry when it was moving, and it got it out of square. So the red dot or the CO2 beam's not lined up perfectly. So it's all out of whack. So I don't know. This might be a failure. I might just have to go to the CO2 Galvo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, why not? Flying Fuzz, I'll talk a little more about that later before we end the stream. Well, thank you, V. Hey, Jack finally showed up. I was wondering where you were, Jack. Jack is on every live stream that ever existed.
That's why he's called Jack, always in the shop.
That's right. It's early here in Scotland. Well, thank you for joining us, Jim. I just bought a Monport 80 watt. It's coming September 10th. I'm excited. What is the recommendations? You shouldn't have bought it as my recommendation.
Well,
But-
he did, so now he's going to need some help.
Yeah. I don't know.
Fiber or CO2?
CO2, Monport 80 watt. That's what Jeremy's got.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not Goosey.
Will,
Thank
I
you.
should probably show what I'm doing for the free file tonight, right?
Just a minute. Just a minute.
Yep.
James, that's a little, you're looking for help for anyone that can help you connect your laser. That's a little too vague. All lasers pretty much connect the same, but if you got to specify what kind of laser that is, and we'll be glad to help you if we can.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just showing my new favorite jack-o'-lantern.
Okay, let me just address this really quickly.
Mhm.
So, let's see. Let me change cameras and go full screen. And we have 1080p full screen now, guys, this week. So, if you're having trouble, this right here on the laser tab, the COM port, if it says choose, then you have to pull the drop down and choose. So you see how there's nothing there? Well, watch now. I will turn on the laser. Hold on one second. All right, so my laser is now on. Well, it automatically chose it because it's homing, but sometimes it doesn't. And when it doesn't, you're just going to have this choose right here. So you have to come down and pick the COM port right here. And then it will connect. So as you can see, it's rehoming again, connecting again. Sometimes they do connect and sometimes they don't connect. So if it says choose right there, it depends on what kind of a laser you've got. I don't know why you can't see my screen, James. It's up on the video.
If you have a multiple port too, because I just clicked on mine drop down, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different ports to choose from, but I've got 4 lasers hooked up. So
yeah. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing on the tab. Yeah, it doesn't show on the tab, but this is it right here. So right where it says COM port, this is a drop down menu right here, and you have to choose your COM port. So that might be your issue. It might not. I don't know. But that's the typical issue that people have. And Patrick's already finished his.
Oh, yeah.
That's the beautiful thing about a Galvo right there. It's so fast.
Yep.
I can do another one. But here is
do another one so everyone can see
one
it.
that I have coated with, that has one coat of Versolium triple thick on it.
Wow. It's like you took it to the library and laminated it back in the old days.
Yeah, a couple more coats and it'd be nice and smooth and not have that orange peel look.
Pop, I've tested the mustard trick before. I never had success with it. So
Wait, maybe I'll pick a different one. Let me pick a different one.
it's Patrick, your jack-o'-lantern is crappy.
I was thinking that.
He's a real piece of
Raoul,
crap.
the reason why I don't recommend the Monport is because I owned one and I replaced a whole bunch of parts on it in the course of 1 year and hardly used it. So it's just a nightmare to get any type of support from them. They're great selling it to you, but when you have an issue afterwards, yeah, it's all total crickets. That is scratch paper, V. I think he said he sprayed it with Rust-Oleum, triple thick glaze.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I don't recommend the mom ports anymore, Tommy. I never did recommend them. I just demonstrated it. This one that I've got coming Monday or Tuesday is 3 times the machine for less money. Farouk says, in case you have several COM ports and you don't know which of these your laser is, just unplug it and see which one disappears. Good advice. Thank you, Farouk.
Yep, that works good.
And Pop Pop says, it's a crap-a-lantern.
That's funny. I didn't even think of it. Think of that. Love it.
David, you don't. That the red dot in the bottom corner is your machine's home position. The green dot is your origin.
Yeah, I agree. It's annoying as crap that it has to come to the front all the time, and then you got to push it all the way back to get stuff done.
Thank you, Kate. Yes, 85 people watching and 18 likes. Come on, people, show your support. James says he'll pay anyone for getting it to run. Well, we can't do it on the live stream. But if you send an email to sales@lightsource.pro, Patrick does do paid support.
That. Yeah, that one looks okay. Some of this, the scratch coating must be a little thicker because, like, it didn't want to come off in some spots. So I'll run another one. Finicky settings. Oh, here's another one I did.
Cable, James. Sometimes it's the USB cable, but usually it's the COM port, or maybe you don't have the CH340 driver installed. If you're using a diode, we still don't know what laser you're using.
Well, what are you running it off of, too? If you're running it off a laptop and you have multiple things hooked into all of the USB ports, they will cause interference because my mouse was old, 4 or 5 years old, and it wouldn't work when I had the camera plugged in and something else plugged in. So I got a new mouse and it fixed that problem.
I think the most budget laser, fiber laser there is probably made by GWI, or GWIC as people call them.
So far,
but also, what's your budget? That's the other thing.
Yeah, the MON ports have been okay so far. the fiber.
Yeah, they don't come from because they don't come from MON port. They're just a reseller.
And then Hotian Laser has some desktop models, and they've came down in price recently. I can put a link to them in the comments.
Yeah, Pop. That scratch paper, we've been doing that for about a year now, and it is a lot of fun. Comes out great.
I made all my signage for my booths and stuff out of that scratch paper, and then cut it to fit in my little bins, and it would stand up behind everything so you could read it. It looked really good.
Oh, that's a good idea. Good idea, Jeremy.
I did it on my fiber laser too because I didn't have anything else other than that. So I burned it and cut it on my fiber laser. Not recommended. As soon as
Patrick gets done with his, I'm going to start mine. We're almost halfway through the show already.
I got 15 seconds left on mine.
Okay. Oh, well, let's switch to Jeremy next because he did a bunch of stuff this week. So, yeah, let's do that first.
Yep. So there's that one. I think I must have setting off or something. Or it's a different pack of paper. No, that went too deep. That was the problem was.
Ah, gotcha.
Anyway,
Test,
you
test,
get the
and
point.
more test. All right, we're
All
going
right.
to switch over to
Switch over.
Jeremy now.
All right. Well, this just happened a few minutes before the live stream.
That's beautiful. Explain what
So,
that is, because it's hard
This
to
is
conceive.
the nativity scene. This nativity scene, and it's on both sides, so you can hang it and spin it, and it doesn't matter. That's on a black, just a black business card, and I cut it out on a fiber laser after I did it. And then this is 1.5 millimeter plywood, and it's got green glitter paper glued to it. I just flipped them, glued them together with this stuck in the middle of it, and something I'm gonna offer like baby pictures and stuff in. Come on, focus. For Christmas.
You just got to tell it to focus. It focused at the last second there.
And then I already showed this. Some of you might not have seen it, but this was for Sergio. I came up with another one, and I don't know. It's just something fun. I was goofing around on AI and come up with that one. And this is the free file that you're going to get for the show tonight.
Don't cover your mouth.
And it is both sides. This is like 13 inches by 11 across. It's a big hanger. So
Kate is asking if you finished the knife holder.
which knife holder was that?
The
The
that
chef. The
Welcome,
chef,
Troy.
yes. And it has the American flag with the knives on the bottom. I put a cutting board on the front. Also, it is both sides. So, yeah.
Didn't we teach him well?
You did a good job. Very good job.
So, anyways, that's what I was working on.
You can put that on a motorized ornament spinner. That's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
All right, my CO2's out of whack, and that's about the best I'm going to get right now. But that's at least showing it can be done.
Okay, and no, Jeffrey, that was done on the diode, wasn't it, or CO2?
Who, me?
Yeah, you,
Yeah, that was done on the LaserMATIC.
the LaserMATIC. Yeah.
The ornament, this green ornament, was done on the LaserMATIC, but this was done on my fiber laser. And this was done with the fiber laser as well. And
Kate,
so was
can
the
you-
pumpkin. The big pumpkin was done on the LaserMATIC.
Kate, can you type that question again? Because we have a lot going on here in the comments. We're on 5 different channels tonight.
I got the pumpkin, another jack-o'-lantern on the LaserMATIC with plywood.
Yeah, I don't see it, Kate. Hey, Greg. Yes, that's scratch paper.
The LaserMATIC right now that you're seeing is plywood.
Yeah, I think he was talking about. He's talking about paper. The paper.
And then that is
Yeah.
the scratch paper.
Yeah. Jeremy, are you selling the knife file on your website yet?
I think it's up there. I'm double checking that right now before I say yes or no. I think it's up there already.
Okay.
Yes, the file is there, and it has the soldier, the warrior guy, and the chef. You get both
Okay.
those files in the same one.
Yeah, Frank, the Farouk, the Galvo, the laser pecker is not a fiber laser. It is a Galvo laser with a 1064, a 1064 and a 455. But I wouldn't recommend it.
You're not going to get any deep engraving out of it.
No.
Pop, I just put my website on the chat for you if you want to find that.
I lost my color palette. Okay, click on Window at the very top menu, and then click on Color Palette. That should bring it right back up for you, Kate.
I was going to say, did she have these on?
All right, Jeremy, watch the comments. I'm going to get started on mine. So let me go.
James, I just put the website right up. It's in the chat. If you go in there, click on SVG files in the store, you'll find it.
Okay, so this is my file that's in the downloads for tonight. You have 11 of these. I just finished 21 of these graphics for my patrons, and this is what I'm giving away tonight. So you'll get all of these. These are all new, brand new designs, never been seen before, that I created myself. So I think what I'm going to do for tonight, I've got some obsidian acrylic in the LaserMATIC, and I think I'm going to do this guy. So if you download this file, you can offset these. So I'm going to do an offset on this at 0. So offset distance is 0, and say OK. And now I'm going to put that offset onto the red layer so that we get the engraving back. And now that one is ready. All I have to do is position it and start the laser. So let me put it somewhere up here. And I think I'm going to make it a little bit smaller as well. I think maybe we'll go 3 inches. Yeah, that's close enough. And make sure that when you guys are doing this, I don't know if you'll be able to see this preview or not. You won't be able to see the preview, but I am previewing it just to make sure that I have the traversal lines on to make sure that it doesn't go off outside the boundaries of the laser. So we'll try it right there. I know you guys can't see this, but that's more than fine right there. And I'll switch over to the LaserMATIC. I've got the obsidian already, the black obsidian acrylic already loaded. I've gotten my settings, or I do need to set my settings over here. So I'm going to go to acrylic, and we're going to do the black engrave, 30 watt sign, and the cut. That cut looks good. So let me see. Actually, it's 3.5 millimeter. So I'm just going to use the black engrave. Yeah, well, I don't have a set. Oh, it's in the other library. That's why. I'll use the red for that. That sounds about right. 455 and 100. And I'll hit the start button and see what happens. Now, I have my layers in the wrong order, so I'm going to stop that real quick.
Yeah, Kate, I had a problem with Lightburn not loading a couple of files today, too. I had to, go into my computer and actually go and find it in my other saved files and load it. And it was even in my recently done files, and it wouldn't open it. So it was weird.
Now, for some reason, Lightburn wants to do the cut first. Yeah, you never know. You get these weird problems. I probably should have restarted Lightburn before I did this, but should be fine. My black layer is below the red layer, and my settings are right.
Well, here's the top of my pumpkin. Here's the bottom frilly part. And a couple of spots that didn't catch the glue and stuff, so I'm cleaning this up right now. I'll get it all put together before the end of the show. I just did it out of straight.
Go ahead. Go right ahead.
Oh, I just did it out of straight plywood just because I didn't have any painted or glitter board stuff for it. I wanted to cut one for the show. So
You can
Okay,
see where
well,
my
I've got
belt has so much slop in it. If you look at the edges around that jack-o'-lantern, they are all rough and nasty. So I've got to do some work to this stupid machine.
I've got to restart because I didn't remove the inside lines. So I'm going to come in here and do that now.
I'm going to go back to the LaserMATIC. I never have issues there.
came out of there.
Okay, so
Yeah, Goosey, I put a link to OTN Laser. If you scroll up, you'll see that. There's a discount built into that link as well.
yeah, I did the offset wrong on mine.
A little piece came out pretty good. Some of these are cut through. They're just so intricate that they catch on the plywood and they don't fall out. You got to kind of twist them and coerce them to come out a little bit.
I forgot to show you guys exactly how many total jack-o'-lanterns I have ready for you. I should do that. Let me switch over real fast. There you go. There's all the different ones. A puppy, a cat, a spider, a witch, USA, Santa Claus, turkey, a deer, a bunny, a skunk,
Oh wow!
and then some others. And
That's
the poop
pretty
emoji, of
funny.
course.
Okay, now I've got it working right. When I did the offset on mine, I forgot to delete the inner shapes. So now it's doing it properly.
That's a hard one to figure out how to do because I've done that where I've had it set to delete, but then I was like, wait a minute, I wanted to use that again. And so I just like I don't know how to set it. Sometimes I delete, sometimes I don't. If I'm doing stuff on repeat and I know that's what I want, then I'll change it. Then I'll go and do
Yeah.
another one. I'll forget that I did that and then it goes away. And I'm like, wait, where'd it go?
I also increased the offset to I believe it was 2, so that you get more contrast from the obsidian. Right now, the only the contrast on this is only the white areas. So that's the only place you really see the obsidian. So I just increased the size of the offset on this. It shouldn't take long.
I'm going to give an opinion on what I think you can do to make this look better.
Ooh, you should put a coffee cup on the bottom of that. It looks like the whipped cream on top of a coffee.
Hey, it kind of does.
Yeah, turn the circle into a coffee cup.
That's funny. I like that idea, Jeremy. It's very good. But anyway, there's a thin layer of plastic. It reminds you of saran wrap. So it's right underneath the scratch, the black layer, and it's what separates the shading down below. And this is digging into that plastic layer and melting it. And that's what's causing that black look, that rough look. And you can see how bad off my belts are and how rough that is. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tim, it's absolutely the LaserMATIC. That's absolutely the best diode.
I would recommend running this at a speed of around 500, 600. And your power, this is on an 90 watt, maybe around 20, somewhere in there, and start and run it out of focus. So run it up out of focus so you get a bigger dot. and you'll have less chance of that plastic getting melty. So that's where I would start.
Hey,
Now,
Sharon.
switch over to the
Glad you found
LaserMATIC
it.
because it's running an offset fill around the outside of this guy.
So I'm just, to put this pumpkin stuff together, I'm just using the little rings from keychains that in my keychain kit and hooking them together because I don't have any fishing line or whatever you guys want to use.
Jerry, I would say don't buy it. The K40s that they're producing today are absolute junk.
Okay,
So
hold
this
on.
This black acrylic. Okay, let's see. That was the, I believe that was the Monfort 60 watt MOPA. Is that right?
Nope.
Patrick?
Nope.
Nope. Which one did you?
It's a JPT 120 watt. It's a hybrid laser. You have some parts from one source and some parts from another source. But the heart of it is a JPT 120 watt.
JPT. Okay.
All right, I put the link to that chef file. You click that link in the chat, and it should take you right to the actual file in the website now.
If you're gonna look at the OhmTech Polar, I would just go straight to GWIG and buy one from them because they're the manufacturer. They're less money, and OhmTech doesn't manufacture anything, so it's better to go straight to the manufacturer. Yep, you're right, Jack. Nothing but junk, K40s.
I don't know if any of you noticed, but right over my shoulder, right here, is my little jack-o'-lantern. He's hanging out right there. There he is.
Oh, that's cool. You put it like on a metal hanger.
Yeah, a piece of wire, thin wire.
That's cool the way it bounces around like that.
He'll swing in the breeze. He's cool like that.
He's cool like that. So I'm just putting this stuff together. Maybe.
So I'm taking a guess on this obsidian that I'm engraving. I've got that engraved set to 19,000 and 60% power, which should turn the cap white, which is like the opposite of what it should be, but that's the way I wanted it. And
it's looking nice.
I've got the cut
it's looking
at
nice,
450.
Sorry.
I've got the cut at 455 and 100. That one I'm not so sure about, but hopefully that'll do it.
From where I'm setting, it looks nice and white.
Oh, thanks, Kate. And Clayton. Appreciate it.
So I'm looking at just over $10,000 for that laser. Yes, probably so. Patrick, is your crap-a-lantern in the download? His file should be in the downloads. If it's not, he did a different one that's available on his website, lightsource.pro.
Yep, I'll have that one up soon. Just haven't got around to it. Yep, but here he is.
Now you have a lot of junk, Jack.
It's so cute.
Hey, Jim.
You click the button that says load. Yeah, so you have to be on the library tab and just click the button that says load, and then browse to the file. It's about time, Jim. We were wondering where you were.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Get with the program.
Thank you, Tim.
Slacker.
It's not like your state's burning down or anything.
The slacker.
Yeah, Jim is very close to a really big fire, and I've been flooded for the last 5 days. It should be scratch and sniff. Do you know that Microsoft came out with Smell-O-Vision years ago and never launched it? You
Bell
load
did that
art
too.
libraries from the art library tab. You load cut libraries from the library tab.
You got my address, Jim. I'll be expecting an ice cream cone. I like Rocky Road.
Rocky Road?
Actually, wait. I don't like Wonky Road. I like Moose Tracks.
I'm going to get up and go over and take a peek and see how that engraving is
Mackinac
coming
Island
out.
fudge. Now I want ice cream.
The engraving is coming out perfect, exactly what I wanted. No, Joe, not the new shop. It's my old home shop. My son actually went around and sealed the shop where all the lasers are, and that's fine. But the office part of it is now, it didn't actually flood, but it got up under the water, under the wood, and it's making all the wood buckle, and it smells horrible.
Yep, that's nasty stuff. Kate, this pumpkin is the free file for tonight.
Yeah, V, I was so sorry that they didn't launch it. And the only people they gave it to was they gave it to Universal Studios in California. But that would have been cool because it was a little box that sat under your or in front of your TV or on top of your TV, wherever. And, if you're going through like a rainforest, it would mist out the smell of the rainforest. I'm so sorry they didn't launch that. And I'm surprised that somebody hasn't since, because that'd be a great experience home watching movies.
Yeah, unless you're watching Mike Rowe's Dirty Jobs. I don't want that.
All right, I think I'm coming down to the last 2 minutes or so. Lightburn says 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Well, if they would have launched Smell-O-Vision, we would all know.
For sure.
Yeah, Jack, mine is on a slab. Yep, that's exactly right, Steve. It's the mold. Actually, at first it was the carpets. I pulled those out today. Today's the first day in 5 days at about noon that the rain stopped. But we got to tear out all the flooring now too, because there's a rubber underlayment. Cool.
2 more rings to put up here in the top, and these, and then
the best part about these is if you have kids, having your kids do the painting on it.
Yeah, I'm going to have some of these available at the show that I go to here at the end of the month for people to do that.
It's at the top of the laser tab. It gives you an estimate. Now it's saying that I'm 1 minute and 10 seconds overdue. So if you go to the wrench and screwdriver icon, and then go to additional settings, and then read those settings from your controller. It gives you an estimate of the time, but it's just an estimate. And even Lightburn will tell you that their estimates are not completely accurate because of, you know, the acceleration rate, things like that. It's just an estimate.
Okay, bonus content.
Bonus
Oh,
time.
actually-
We like bonus time.
Actually, it is. It's not. It's telling me it's 50 seconds left. I read that wrong.
Well, I just did another file, I guess you could say. Graphic. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Another graphic. I'll add that into the file that will be available for download.
Yeah. So
This one's
now
for
it's reading
for Jeremy.
24
what now?
seconds left is what Lightburn says.
You're waiting for me.
That's pretty close.
No, I said this one is for Jeremy.
Oh, okay. Oh, goody. I can't wait to see this one.
Yeah, James. My insurance on the house is $9,500 a year, so I'm not going to be making any claims because it'll probably go up again.
Thanks for stopping by, Kate. Good to see you.
Benny is asking, what are those jewelry rings that you're using?
These here.
Yeah.
So I buy these keychain with the chain on them in a kit, and they come with the little rings to add them in. I'm just stealing some stuff off of that to use. You can buy them on Amazon in their own kit, and you can buy the chain and the roll. It's all separate. But I just happen to have it sitting here, so I'm using it.
John Wick Designs? No, we wouldn't be allowed to sell those.
Keanu wouldn't care, but, you know, the studio would have a hissy fit.
All right, now I need to go check and see if it cut through.
Yeah, is it Lionsgate that does all those movies?
I can't remember.
I think it is.
Well, it almost cut through. I don't have my other library loaded for the Obsidian, so I just need to run one more pass on it.
Any guesses, Jeremy?
We can't see much.
There you go.
I want to say something, but I'm not going to yet.
Say it.
No, it looks like a butt.
Oh my gosh,
And-
that's where your mind went.
Well,
It sort of does look like a butt now.
hey, you're the one that was writing the books about that, so I was just assuming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's another
No.
pre-order coming out this week, this Monday or Sunday. Maybe it's tomorrow. Yeah, it is tomorrow. I think it's book 5. I think I'm up to 7.
Oh yeah, is that the coffee cup with the whipped cream? That was a good guess, Pop. I cheated and looked at the comments.
Oh, Jack, you don't know about my books? Oh, I got to
Patrick
show
has
you
the
this.
butt books. Yeah, Patrick's got the butt books.
Okay. So my
Finally.
my cat finally came out. Let me put this in full screen so you can see it better.
Plumber's crack. Sorry, Jim.
Oh, it's a cute kitty. That looks good.
I love the obsidian. It really, oh, let me get this back to the middle. The sparkle in the obsidian you can't see, I guess, in the video, but it sparkles all different colors. It came out great. I think I'll do another one and do it in with a stand. So there you can see some of the sparkle. Oh.
That'd make a good earring for you with all that sparkle.
What's that?
I said that'd make a good earring for you with all that sparkle.
It's
I
a
still
little,
have that page up.
a little too big for an earring.
Scale
Yeah,
it down.
I'm down to, let's see, September 9th, September 16th, and September 23rd. So there's
Oh wait,
books
let me
5,
make
6,
that.
and
Hang
7.
on, hold on a second, Patrick. Let me make it bigger. Okay.
It starts off with book 1, and they get better as they go along. This one's in Pittsburgh. This one, they sign an endorsement deal with Probiotic Punch. And this one is very intense because the shark team has to rescue an asset who's in St. Petersburg, Russia. And then they have to cross the border into Finland, get to Helsinki, and then take a submarine over to Stockholm.
Not the Helsinki incident.
Thanks for joining us, Goosey.
Here, I'll put it back on something laser related.
Greg, this one I got from, this is Black Obsidian. I got it from, hang on a second, I have to look. Let's see, jpplus.com. JP Plus, yeah, that's Johnson Plastics. jpplus.com is where I got it from.
All right, there we go.
Thank you, Jerry.
Got the string on it and everything's done. So those are the rings that I was using.
Looks nice. I like the bird.
Yeah, I like the 3 pieces.
I got the bird right here. I was thinking about somehow mounting
So you
it.
you can literally give someone the bird.
You could give someone the bird. I'll show this orange one again in case somebody that came in late didn't see it, but this was the original that I did for the show.
Very nice. It's classy.
Both sides. I just glued glitter paper to the board, cut it out on the LaserMATIC.
And that's something that works really well, everybody, is glitter paper. So
I
you
had to
do
slow
one
my
cut out of the
machine
wood,
down.
do
B
one cut
said
out of
the
the
same-
wood, and then run the same file on your glitter paper and glue them together, and that's what you get. That's a really nice result.
V said save the cutout birds to make nice earrings for Rich.
Yeah, they're really delicate. That one just broke when I was picking it up. So,
And I forgot to put my earrings back in. I was going to put them in.
and I don't know if you guys do this on this rope or not, but I use a little super glue when I'm done tying the knot, and I just connect it so that it can't come undone. There.
Yeah, I typically what I do is I tie the knot and then I hot glue it. I've got some things hanging. I've got some things hanging now for years, and it's worked out well.
Yeah, the hot glue to me is a bit clunky, and it turns a whitish color. When that dries, you can't see it, and it just holds all the fibers together. I use the
clear.
doing that.
I use the clear hot glue.
Oh,
I
gotcha.
actually have colored hot glue now too. I have like 7 different colors so you can match whatever, if you're doing something in black or red or something like that. And when you smooth out the clear, you can't see it. It's like it's not even there. I'm going to go back to my file for those people who weren't here earlier. And this is the file in the downloads tonight. So you've got a bunch of new Halloween designs. This is Halloween 2024. I designed 21 of these for my store, engravingcutfiles.com, and I'm giving you 11 of them tonight here for free in the download. The download is below the video, and there's also Jeremy's files in there, and there's also Patrick's files in there. And Patrick did a revision that didn't make it in time for the live stream. So if you go to sales@lightsource.pro in his store, he's got his revision that you can get for free as well. So all of these designs that you see here have never been seen before. These were all created last weekend by me, by hand, on my tablet. And then I imported the PNG file and traced them all. And this is what we've got here. So these are all original. You won't see them anywhere else. All right, so as soon as Patrick's file finishes, we're going to be finished for tonight.
Just a little.
It's getting close.
No, Tim, it doesn't ever
website.
go on sale. It's pretty much priced at wholesale. They make very little profit on that.
Yeah. On my website, if you go and get the files from me that I'm selling on there, make sure you download them within 10 to 14 days. I can't change. It'll expire, and then you'll have to contact me if you don't. And I've had a few people do that, and it's not a big deal, but some people get a little upset because they buy it and they set it aside and they don't do anything with it, but then they go to use it and they can't find it. I don't know how to change that. There's nothing in there for me to change, so just make sure if you buy it, download it, put it on your computer. That's it. I had a couple people this last week mess up, so.
The link to your Amazon store link goes nowhere on Amazon. Yeah, well, that's.
Was that the link I posted?
I have to make a shorter link because YouTube truncates the link. You should still be able to follow it, but let me see. It is Amazon.com/ the LA Hobby Guy, I think. Oh yeah, I see it here. I don't know why they do this. Hang on, I'm going to fix it real quick. Yeah, it's the Louisiana Hobby Guy.
How do you make it custom like that? Mine's like shop/influencer and some random numbers and letters.
In your control panel at Amazon. Yeah.
Well, daggone.
Okay, that link is fixed. So if you look at the links down below the video, if you're watching from my channel, the link is fixed. They do that a lot. I don't know why YouTube truncates those links. It's not good. Yeah, so just that, so you right guys, back. Okay, so you guys know the file that I did. This file that I did 21 of these last Saturday and Sunday. It took me about 14 hours altogether.
What app are you using on your tablet to make those?
It's not an app. It's built into the tablet. It's a drawing tablet. It's not a.
Gotcha.
It's not like an Android tablet or anything.
Yeah,
like that.
I know what you're talking about.
No, Jim, it was just a big square. Let me see. Jim McCall. It says unsupported message. Use the Instagram mobile app to view this message. Oh, I don't use the app because I can't sign in on it. People send me messages with pictures all the time, Jim. I don't know what's going on with that. You can send it to the LA Hobby Guy at gmail.com. Sergio says, when you recommended the Mark II, I ordered it right away. Glad I did. Yeah, everybody's glad that they bought it. No question about it. It is by far the best diode laser on the market. Well, welcome. You caught us at the end. You can always watch the replay. So I need some truly flat wood for a project. What's the best source for truly flat wood, if there is such a thing? Yes, there is. Hang on.
I use Freiler from Amazon, and it's the first couple packs were really good. They're still flat, but I've been having issues with.
He's talking about true flat wood.
Yeah,
where you can take it out in your shop and it still stays flat. So
yeah, that's where mine's at. I don't have it's just out here.
This is actually, you can answer your own question here because the name of the company is True Flat. I can't see you because that's on there. True Flat. TRUFLAT.
Is that the MDF core?
Yes, it is MDF core. And this one that I ordered, I wanted white. So this one is white. It's heavy too. 6 millimeter.
Yeah.
And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think there's 10 altogether in here. And this stays flat. This is my second time ordering from them. And you probably can't get an idea on the camera, but it is perfectly flat. And the MDF core it's not the heavy MDF. It's the lightweight stuff. So it's made for laser engraving, and it cuts right through it. This 6 millimeter cuts like the 3 millimeter Freiler. Goodbye. It's a goodbye.
Very good, Jeremy.
Well,
okay, here we go.
There you go. Heck yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Take that, pumpkin spice people.
That's nice. I need that.
I can make that happen.
Yeah, Jack Okuch is a great supplier of woods, but I've always found that everything I buy from Okuch always works on me.
Yeah, Jerry, there's two ways to remember that. One is this right here, and the other one is right there. Got a notepad on both of these things. I have a horrible time remembering stuff, so I write stuff down, put it in my phone.
Me too. I put it in the notes on.
Yeah.
Well, I have a Samsung, so they have a built-in notes thing. That's
I
where
always
I put
forget to look.
everything
I forget to look at the notes after I write a note down.
down.
Yeah, I know. I've got 5 pads out here somewhere, and I just got another little one right here.
Okay, everybody. Last call for Q&A, because we are just at the end of our show. I'll put some information up at the bottom of the screen that shows you all of our websites. And Patrick, is the Discord still up? I don't know. I don't use Discord.
Yeah, it still is.
It's very not used, but there's a few people that get on there and chat that don't do the Facebook thing.
It's just not user friendly. I've never found it to be user friendly. You know, the kids today, they love it, but
Those kids today, I'll tell you what.
oh boy, every generation says the same thing too. So don't forget, folks, the right below the video, if you're watching on the Laser Maker's Realm, or if you're watching on my channel, is the link to the download. We also have a blog where we post the replays to the live streams, where you can go there, click on the first post, and the download will be there underneath the video as well. And these guys will probably get it up on their channels as well after the live stream. And if you guys didn't know, I think I mentioned it earlier, it is in the private chat.
Yeah, I saw that.
And yes, please remember to hit the like button before you go. And you can still share this video too. So, you know, that would help out a lot. If you'd like, you can become a member. I think it's $4 a month. So $2 a live stream. And I just wanted to mention again, because I said I was going to mention it earlier. So the new CO2 laser that I got, that I've had for the last 2 months or so, is in the shop, and I've been using it, and it is a killer machine that comes in less than the delivered price is less than any of the resellers that you're seeing, like Montport and Ohm-Tech, and it's a super high quality. It's worth about 3 times what they're selling it for. That video should be launched either Monday or Tuesday, and you'll get a first look at it, and you're going to love it. The focusing on it is incredible. It's got dual air, so you can control low air and high air, or what they call wind and blow, I guess it is, manually. Well, they automatically in Lightburn, and then you can control the engraving air. If you turn it off, you control that directly from the machine. Just a great machine. Comes with a Recce tube, 90-watt tube, and really nice transmissions. Patrick's seen it. So
Looks very nice.
Yeah, look for that video either Monday or Tuesday or so. Thank you, Jim. Okay, guys. Well, we're at an hour and 15 minutes.
And I am uploading the library.
Jeremy, explain what that
file
is.
right now.
What's that?
Explain what that is.
This is a stainless steel. I found you can't find these anywhere. I got 4-inch, 3-inch, 2-inch, and I found a guy local, lives right down the road from me, that cuts these out. And so I finally figured out red and a good. This is different stainless steel than my other testing, so none of my settings for blue would work. So I had to really work at that yesterday for a couple hours to get that blue on there. The red actually came easier than ever before in anything else I've ever tried. So it's just, your materials will throw you for a complete loop sometimes, and it'll make you want to pull your hair out. But yeah, just stick with it. You'll get it.
Well, thank you so much, Troy. We're glad that you're here with us.
All right.
And some final happy birthdays.
Oh, thank you. And the Lightburn library for the jack-o'-lanterns is being uploaded right now.
Cool. All right, everybody. Thanks for being with us. We will be back with some Thanksgiving projects in 2 weeks. So
2 weeks.
We'll see you again in 2 weeks. Thanks for joining us tonight.